Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Tech Bandit, and welcome to the Legend of Link. No, wait, that's not my stick. Link! I realize I can't use that stick. It's somebody else's. Alright folks, this is Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. This is gonna be a little trickier because I don't actually have sound. As unfortunately, if I try to have the volume on the TV, the microphone picks it up. This is actually my third attempt at this. So here we are in Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. One of my favorite Zelda games. Arguably, it was my favorite until A Link Between Worlds came along. At that point, it was dethroned. So, it's gonna be a little tricky because I don't have the sound. So it lines up on your guys' screen, but doesn't for me. So it's like, hopefully there's no sound-based bosses in this one. I don't think there's anything major. And for the most part, I can just, pay attention and be good. Yes, because one needs a telescope that's close. The lobster pad and Jim Jams. I don't know why the heck he was just sleeping on the floor there. I mean, it'd be one thing if it was sunny, it's like you fell asleep on a sunbeam. I think we've all done that at least once. Why am I up? The look on her face perfectly matches what she said. You're still half asleep, aren't you? Okay, I guess before we go too farther into this, this will be made using the Nintendo Content Creator Program. Big thanks to Nintendo for allowing this sort of stuff. I know a lot of people kicked up stink in the past. It's kind of awesome that it's just, hey, here you go, here are the rules. This is gonna be a lot of fun. This actually took me quite a bit to get going, simply because I had to figure out software and all that, because this is again a Wii U game. And I am playing this on using a capture card. So it's kind of a, okay, what does this button do? How do I get this? So my first two recordings used a completely different piece of software. But this one's using my old software. The software I've been using since I started the channel. Wait, that's why I keep this one grabbed. Here, piggy, piggy. Gotcha, pork chop. We'll come back for those rupees later. This is a 20 rupee trip right here. This game just brings back so many fond memories. It was such a good game back in the day, and it's aged well because it wasn't, hyper realistic. Originally, I was going to do this one, finish this one, then pick up Twilight Princess to run that. Well, that kind of got thrown out the window because, well, Twilight Princess had a Black Friday sale that I took advantage of. So, we got that. There's actually a number of these games I plan to play for you guys, depending on, circumstance and timing. I plan to do one for, obviously, Twilight Princess. There'll be hopefully I can get a couple other Nintendo-based games. Obviously, at some point, I'd rather do a Mario game. Give me your piggy, piggy, piggy. These games always make me relax so much. It's like, I don't have to worry about a speed run. You guys are gonna. I'm not gonna try to belt this out in record time. It's not a DPS race. It's not a survival scenario. It's just me playing and enjoying life for 15 minutes at a time. That's kind of awesome. I miss that about games. I mean, it's not so much that the channel did. This is how the games I played went. Pick that piggy up. I actually had one. Yes, old man. Shut up, old man. I'm an old man and I wear a fancy robe. Sorry, that was a Mental Floss reference. Gotcha, piggy! Yeah. This was kind of nice. Immediately, I've had to do Onset Island 3 times now because I can't. Because I'm either not happy with the recording, or I had at one point I had the volume up so high it was feeding back through the back to my microphone again, so you were hearing an echo. Like, oops, didn't mean to do that. This game's just awesome to look at. I miss these days. It was just, you know, sit down and play. Yep. There's a rupee there. I think it's just from... Can I... No, I can't go first person yet. Blink. 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 And there's 6 minutes into the video, I still haven't put on that green tunic yet. Trying to remember if I want to grab the bait bag now or later. Oh, hang on. These might prove useful. Oh, come on. Ooh, ooh. Rupees, rupees, rupees. What's in here? Nothing. How do I get up there? Like, I feel like I should know how to get up there. Or is that using a different item? That may be using an item now I think about it. I love the look on Link's face here. It's like, dun 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 dun. I got solid Link. God, I have too much fun with these sometimes. And then you got that one over there, which is like, is that a hook shot? I don't remember now. I haven't played this. Nope, oh, so much that repeat. Actually, aha! Maybe not! I got 8 rupees already. Jeez Louise. I think how much the yellow ones are worth, but there's the yellow one behind. Let's see. Oh, I'll find out. Crack this open. Ah. Sorry about that. Yeah. This will be a lot of fun. I'm hoping to keep these videos about 20 minutes-ish. Obviously, this will run long, depending on the if it's a dungeon or not. I don't plan to record everything per se. Small things are going to be skipped. For example, if I'm just sailing from one island to another, I probably won't show you guys the sailing. It's a cool mechanic, and I like it. It's just kind of I'm not entirely sure it will be good entertainment just for sailing. Obviously, any important sailing events such as combat, etc. will be used. Grandma's soup. The reason you don't need potions in this game. Because Grandma's soup is that freaking amazing. I want the recipe. Somebody look me up the recipe. Link's Grandma's soup, Wind Waker. I won't be sure if there actually is a recipe for it online. That'd be hilarious. Let's see. Hmm? And the old man teaches a few cool things. They're both kind of awesome, but I'm trying to think what all I gotta do in this game per se. Like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do everything for some of the later recordings. Because obviously, can I? No, I cannot show you that crap. Alright, so what you can't see, I guess I could maybe try to put on my webcam. No, that'd be kind of silly. is the gamepad on the bottom. Obviously, towards the end of the game, you... actually, I think it falls under spoilers. Let's just say, towards the end of the game, I'm going to have a big sailing section, and I may just do a couple episodes where I sail from island to island, and just do some of the side quests, and do stuff like that. Hopefully, I plan to keep this series short-ish, because each of them's got to get approved by Papa Nintendo. Oh. And that can take a while, so I've been trying to build up a reserve for you guys. Hence why... never mind. I got a vlog covering it. You don't need me to tell you again. I love the facial expressions in this game. Like, these characters... what's the first I'm thinking of? Present so much... Look at the face on Link's sister! Look at it! Is that not the smuggest face you've ever seen in a Zelda game? She's like, yes! I did something good! And there's just so much expression in their faces. Which we didn't really get with some of them. Some of them it's like, okay, I'm here. Okay, so I need it. You can see I get to drag this. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna miss. This reminds me a lot of the other Legend of Zelda, the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask remakes. Both of those let you mess with a lot of things. Some of my favorite of which were like the addition of the... Okay, obviously I can move it loosely using the R, or I can gyro target, which is so cool to me. Like, okay, and let's see. I'll actually lock on after a certain point. This will trigger the cutscene. Huh? I have no idea how I find that thing every time. Because I never see it in the spyglass before the cutscenes start. Also, what catapult do these guys have? That is seriously a fast reload for a catapult. A bit of science going, well, how do you have a bird move like that? A bulge to the side of the face? And look like paper cutouts. You know, it's small things you learn to appreciate in some of these games. Like, you can tell which way the wind's blowing simply by looking at Link's hat. Now, immediately you'll see the little wind loops, but it's like I can tell you which way the wind's going just by that hat. And it's something that's a small touch. You would never notice it normally, but like that's kind of cool. This is gonna be a long series, I feel, just because I'm gonna get rambly. I feel like, again, this is a nostalgia trip. Zelda's always been a big influence on me. I started on Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. That was my first one. I started on the Game Boy. I didn't have a Super Nintendo or anything like that, so I didn't get to play A Link Between Worlds until much later, though I did play the remakes of them later. Oh, beyond that, I remember doing Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons. Obviously, I played Ocarina of Time. And that was a great one, though I got stuck for 6 freaking months on the Water Temple. I, for the life of me, could not find that little, the, block behind, the long shot. I missed it. for the longest time. I wonder, do those count as horizontal or vertical slash when I turn around? I have been! The hard part's gonna come up here when I've got to do some of the response, the sort of counterattacks. Normally, oh no, the control pad vibrates. Never mind. God, I'm just going down Zelda memory chips. Like it was Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons. I actually have, of which I have both on my 3DS, and I will always have on my 3DS. I did Four Swords Adventures. I remember sneaking my Game Boy into school. My parents did not like us playing during the week. I was only supposed to play on the weekend. But because my buddies had it, I snuck my Game Boy in my backpack. And I played him. It was the last hour of school, and we literally all just sat in the classroom with our link cables together. And we played Four Sword Adventure. We had a grand old time. I got in so much trouble, but it was so worth it. What? I'm trying to remember which ones I play after that. I played Twilight Princess on the GameCube, not the Wii. I have not played Skyward Sword. That may eventually find its way into the roster on the channel. Let's see what else I play. Jeez. It's just so... Okay, let's see. There are 10. Okay, gold's 10. Yellow is 10. That's cool. So you got... I mean, I've played, again, other than Skyward Sword, which is the only Zelda game I've not played. I've played almost every Zelda game, other than, like, you know, the CGI and stuff. It's just always been one of those series I've loved over the years. I look forward to Breath of the Wild in the coming months. And you know, if I can figure out a way to record, either on the Wii U or on the Switch, if I buy it, I haven't quite determined whether or not I'm going to rush a Switch. I don't trust new consoles, but at the same time I know I can generally trust the Nintendo console. There's gotta be more rupees around here somewhere. Come on. This camera's horrible for this. Right. That's my bad. I have control of the camera. I'm not doing diddly with it. Your lawn mowing service is complete, sir. Don't have anything else. And this has just been one of those series I know I can always come back to. When they say, hey, we got a new Legend of Zelda coming out, I get happy. It's like, oh, come on. How do I boff that? Biff that. Biff, boff, bang, boff, boop. Oh, let's try this again. But let's suck this time. Okay, I know there's a lip here, so you can't jump up. I should do Zelda 2 on the series channel. I gotta see. Theory, I should cut all this because you never know when there's rupees. But it's like, I don't want to spend all the time. I'm not seeing rupees, so we'll just keep moving. But if depending on how the eShop works out, I may try to do some of the other Zelda games for the channel. I'm not entirely sure I will, though, because I know a lot of them are on the 3DS. Ooh, wow. That is interesting. Sorry about that. Frog in my throat there. So that's going to be something on the radar, and I just realized how far it's like, wow, one thing I want to do. Finish Onset Island in 20 minutes. We are currently at almost 20 minutes, and I still have a lot of Onset Island to do. You'll never see me coming. Hear me? I guess I'm making that squeaky noise. He probably heard me. Boom! In the face! I just took... What? How'd he get up? No, seriously, how the bugger did he get up? That was a... The jump attack is a double attack to the head. And I just had a memory. I'm not entirely sure there's a train. So, for those Zelda regulars, you know that there's a train minigame, generally speaking. Not minigame, side quest. That you complete in game to upgrade or unlock a specialty weapon. In Ocarina of Time, it was the big Goron sword, which you saw returning in the Oracle in the Ages and Seasons series, surprisingly enough. Which, considering it was on the Game Boy, a big two-handed weapon was unheard of at the time. That was really cool. I do. No, it'll be interesting, but I don't remember if there's something like that in this game. I may have to look it up between episodes. Oh, what's the get up? Don't ask. This Tetra. I always thought her name was Terra for the longest time. That second T never registered. Tetra, not Terra. Just look at the light effect on that guy's shoulder. Let's appreciate that for a moment. Hopefully these episodes won't get too long. I'm not entirely sure how well these record with this particular software, but I've used this software so many times in the past. It's kind of nice to have something that familiar again. What is with our little sister and seagulls? I don't actually remember. Is it just the gulls trust her, or is that like her little gift? I don't remember. Here comes the dive bomber. How old is Tetra in this game? It's like, she's calling me a kid, but the same as like, you're not that much older than me, are you? Boom! Expression. She went from, okay, to, what? This is one I've always had an interesting thought pattern on. For those... time for a little Wind Waker lore. For those unfamiliar with Wind Waker, those are the Zora from Ocarina of Time. Ocarina? I forget the exact pronunciation. I think it's Ocarina. It means... Oka? I think it's French, I think. It means goose of some kind. I forget the exact... Why am I going on this tangent? I forgot. Anyway... You think a sea-based species, a species that thrived in water, would just love a flood at Hyrule. Nope, they sprouted wings and started flying instead. Long years. I always wonder why I picked that orange text. You can't click on it, you can't, ask about it, though in some games I've seen it, but not in any Zelda games. I do apologize that this is sort of a long-winded episode. This is, of course, you know, the basic tutorial in a nutshell. I wonder if... I've never actually looked. Is it possible to see... Yes, it is possible to see that the shield is missing from here. Dump. Oh, lordy. This is what I get for trying to play a Zelda game. I will never keep an episode under 20 minutes unless it's just like a mini game episode or something. I'm too long-winded and too nostalgic. But hey, that's how it goes sometimes. I like how Link doesn't look happy about this. This isn't a, hey, I got a new item. It's oh no. I got an item I kind of need. I wonder how long it took them to animate Grandma crying like that. Alright. Whew. That took way longer than I wanted it to. But for now, that should cover it. Next stop, the... Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's right. I can get, I can fish up treasure at those spots. I can't do that yet because I don't have any of the tools. So that's going to end this episode for me, folks. Whew. Okay, I'm not too bad off. In the meantime, folks, my name's TechMat. I wish you all good luck, good hunting, and safe travels. Tell me what you think in the description below, my banditos. Let me know, do you want me to keep this series going, or do you want me to stick to what I know? In the meantime, I'll catch you folks in the next one. See you later.